was my second trip to Lachen in North Sikkim, one of Sikkim's most popular tourist destinations, one of Sikkim's most remote too. Lachen is an overnight stop for nearly 15,000 tourists who visit Gurudongbar Lake every year. But what excited me the most about this trip was my appointment with the Dzumsa. The Dzumsa is a traditional system of local self-governance practiced in North Sikkim, constituted of 13 elected members and headed by the Pipon. I'd heard stories of the Dzumsa before and they fascinated me, a 19th century tradition preserved and practiced to this date. I was invited to the old Dzumsa house the following morning to witness a court in session so as to have a better understanding of their political system. While I sat there witnessing the procedures, I got a glimpse of the power structure and the authority of the Dzumsa that was rooted in tradition, like none that exist in the country. Though their methods were old century, they had earned the trust of the people with their unbiased decisions and the successful implementation of policies. Their extraordinary work in this regard was what had brought me here in the first place. Tourism is the main source of income here. But as the number of tourists increased over the years, so did the pile of garbage. A yearly cleanup drive that had been ongoing since 2006 was not enough. In the year 2012, a cold morning on the second day of February, the Dzumsa of Lachen announced a complete ban on the sale and use of packaged and bottled water in and around Lachen. But their effort to work towards environmental protection had just only begun. This Dzumsa that started out with just one simple bold step is today inspiring the state. On my return, one thought kept running in my mind. There are some things you come across in your lifetime that amazes you, that makes you want to question the rationality of everything you have learned, that in order to make a real difference, you first need to have a voice, and that too a really loud one. That in order to do something of significance, you first have to be someone of significance. These rare moments in life remind you that you are never too small to make a difference. An impact that could be so big, you could affect a nation.